Hey folks, it's Thursday afternoon. It's the 21st of January. I want to invite you to join us this coming Sunday as we gather for our family groups at 9:30 in the morning, our worship celebration at 10:40, and then again in the evening at 6 o'clock for our prayer and praise service. And I want to do a quick preview this afternoon of my message that I'm going to be sharing on Sunday afternoon as we continue in the book of Hebrews. We're into chapter 13 now, so we just have a couple weeks left as we've gone on this series on the journey of faith. And with the being January 21st, I thought good time to be outside on a beautiful spring day when it's going to be in the 50s. What a great time to enjoy the sunshine and get some vitamin D. But in Hebrews 13, we're going to be looking on Sunday about how Jesus calls for better relationships. And the reality is, as we see in the book of Hebrews, as we've seen throughout, is that we are called to endure. We are called to place our faith in Jesus Christ first and foremost, and then if that faith is legitimate, the mark of true, real faith is endurance, that will press on, that even when difficulty comes, when persecution comes, when temptation comes, that we'll continue to walk with Christ. We won't turn our back on His Word. We won't turn our back on His church. And so we'll press on. And of course, that impacts our relationships. If we are called to endure, then certainly our relationships are impacted by that. The way that we treat others, our behavior toward others. And so we're going to talk about that on Sunday morning. And I love one of the verses in Hebrews 13. It says, Jesus Christ is the same yesterday, today, and forever. And if that's true, if Jesus never changes, then His expectations for us don't change. His call on our lives doesn't change. And so that, of course, includes, as we see in this chapter, our relationships, the way that we're supposed to relate to one another, the way we're supposed to love one another and submit to one another. And so we're going to talk about that on Sunday morning. We're going to look as we go in this chapter. I'm going to really challenge you that your faith in Jesus will be what dictates how you treat others, that it won't be the world's expectations, it won't be what society would say, it won't be how you feel or what others have done to you, but that it'll be your faith in Christ that'll dictate how you treat others. And so we're gonna talk about a couple of Christ-centered commands regarding relationships. And I think this is applicable, of course, for all of us, because we all have relationships, obviously, and relationships are something that are important to all of us, and something that affects our everyday lives. It affects our faith. It affects our relationship with God, the way that we relate to others. And of course, that's part of the conversation Sunday morning, is our relationship with God and how we relate to Him, and then how our relationship with Him impacts how we relate to one another. So I hope you'll join us Sunday morning at 9:30. We've got family groups, and that's for all ages. 10:40, we have our worship celebration. And then in the evening at 6 o'clock, we'll have our prayer and praise service, and the youth group will meet during that time as well. So we look forward to gathering together on Sunday. I hope you'll join us, spread the word. And if you have any questions, comment below, let us know. And we hope to be able to walk alongside you and encourage you on Sunday and challenge you in the faith as you challenge us as well. Looking forward to seeing you Sunday morning.